Hi everyone. I have discovered that today is International Turtle Day. So I thought we'd do a craft about it. I looked everywhere in my library to see if I could find books about stories about turtles, and I found a few. You know the story of the hare and the tortoise? This is a story about a tortoise that went looking for trouble, and it was ridiculous. And then I found this book, and this is an interesting story. But I thought to make a craft and to make it interesting, let's make a tortoise. All tortoises are turtles. Not all turtles are tortoises. Usually, tortoises only live on land. Turtles can live in the water as well. You should really look them up, they're very interesting. So, what are we going to do? We're going to make a turtle. And what are we going to need? Well, we're going to need a bit of stiff green card, and we're going to need a sheet of green paper, but we have to cut it into strips. Yeah? Okay. So, that's our raw material. We're going to need a shape. I just used this roll of tape as my shape. Also chosen 2 spoons to use as shapes. I need a pencil and a pen, my trusty scissors, and I need some glue. What am I going to do? Well, using my 3 shapes, I'm going to draw the bits of my tortoise first. So, what I have done very carefully on this sheet of paper, because you know I'm stingy with paper, I have used my tape to draw 2 circles. You need 2 circles. Then I used my big spoon to draw the shape of a head. I used my ruler just to make the long stretch that connects it to the tail. I used my little spoon to create the shapes of the toes, and I have drawn the legs on there, and I've cut them all out. So, now what have we? I've got my 2 circles, and I have already cut my legs out and stuck them in place. What is the next thing I need to do? See, you can see how I used my spoon to draw the head, and then I just made the neck thicker. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to pop our neck in the middle. But we are not going to glue it on. Oh, no. We're going to put some glue over here, and we're going to put some glue over here. That means the head can move. Yes? Are you ready? Trusty glue. You can't quite see where I am. Glue on one side, glue on the other side, head in the middle, and my second circle gets stuck on exactly on top of the first one. And now you can see my turtle can pull its head in. I think that's rather funny. But now he needs a shell. And how do we make the shell? Well, we use our strips of card, and we bend them over just so, and we bend them over just so. And we use our glue on those bent bits, and we stick them on very carefully onto our circle. Can you see what I've done? I've stuck one there, and I've stuck one there, and I make sure the head can still move. And so I stick strips all the way around my whole tortoise until it looks a bit like that. Now you'll see there's a gap. I still need to put my last strip of paper on. just like that, I have a tortoise that can go anywhere because he's wearing his shell that protects him from all sorts of things, sunburn, things that want to bite, things that want to eat him whole. It's very hard to swallow something with a stiff, hard shell. And there we have Tuffy the tortoise, and when he feels a little bit shy, he can pull his head in. Oh yes, he can hide away. And there we go. Now that's all well and good, but then I read the story. And what is this story about? It's about Yertle the turtle, who wanted to be boss of everything he can see. And I thought we can make a game of that. So what I've done is I've collected a lot of bottle tops. I carefully drew around one, and then I added a little bit of an edge. And then I drew on head and feet and a tail. And then I drew toes and eyes and a mouth and nostrils, and I put some ridges on the tail. And then, what's the next thing we need? Glue. But this time we need the runny glue. And what you do is, carefully, and remember a messy surface, carefully, we squidge a little bit of glue all around the edge of the bottle cap. And then, just like that, we glue it on. Being a bit messy, but you can work cleaner. And so we have our little tortoise with his shell. And what is the game I have invented? Well, if you have lots of Yertles the turtles, and you can make many, once you've made the first shape and you've cut it out of your card, you can use it as a template and make many. And then you can stack your turtles one on top of the other, because what Yertle the turtle did, he asked his friends to make a huge big pile because he wanted to see more, because he wanted to be boss of more. And you can stack your little turtles until the bottom one hiccups. And you can see who is the winner. Because once Yertle the turtle fell back into the mud, that was all he was boss of. So I hope you enjoyed making your tortoises and your turtles. And I hope you have fun playing at Yertle the turtle. And you can come to the library and borrow the book and read the story for yourself. Have fun now, and I'll see you again. Bye-bye.